Hello, I'm Amberthust, and today I'm finally making the video that I've been thinking about for at least a year now. This is why I stopped making videos in 2019. Obviously, there's been a couple of uploads since then, but there's a big reason why I've been kind of gone and I haven't been posting a whole lot online, unless you follow me on ThriftyPunk. But, yeah, so definitely not an easy video for me to make. I've been trying to figure out how to approach it for a long time now, and I'm just gonna go for it. So in the beginning of 2019 was when I first had the thought that I didn't want to be in my relationship anymore. And naturally, that was a extremely difficult thought to have consciously and be like, wait, what the heck? You know? I got married in 2016 and everything was going well, you know. So it was really difficult to start to come to the thought of not wanting to be there anymore. I spent so many months just really thinking deeply about who I am, what I want to do with my life, and what my husband wanted to do with his life, and how those things didn't always match up very well. And I came to the conclusion over time, and it was wild. That's why I stopped making videos, because I couldn't really hide that. I didn't want to come on camera and pretend that nothing was going on when I was having some of the most painful emotional experiences of my entire life. It is definitely not easy to decide that you don't want to be married anymore, and especially when you don't hate your spouse. I came to the conclusion that we were both becoming we were in different places in life, and also we wanted to go different places. And I would look to the future and could no longer see us happy little old people on the front porch, because I felt like if we continued on, that we would have to compromise all of our dreams away, you know? The things that we wanted were just becoming so different, and there was a lot of difference in where we were personally, mentally, emotionally, all of that stuff. It was harder and harder to connect from my perspective, and the best way that I can really describe how I was feeling was when you have a plant in a pot and it goes root bound, it's trying to grow, but it doesn't have any more space to grow. It's trying to come out the drain holes, and it's just all in a knot. That's how I felt. And so I knew I couldn't ignore it. And it was really just a long time of thinking about every possibility, about every way that I could continue to make it work. And in the end, we did talk, and we discussed it and decided he realized that he could see that we had different goals and things weren't going to match up. And I just want for both of us to be happy and healthy. So yeah, it's really difficult to put all of this into a short little video and just explain, oh, this is what happened. I'm getting a divorce. But yeah. It's also really difficult for me to remember everything that happened in 2019 because extreme emotional turmoil. I was so, it hurt a lot because I definitely love my ex-husband. He's family. And I didn't want to hurt him. And just, the thought of inflicting that kind of pain on somebody was really, really difficult. Bless you. Hi, puppy. Come on. Fun times. 2019 felt like 2 years to me, 2.5. It went on forever. But like I said, there's a lot of like details that are hard for me to remember, and it just took a long time. I seriously like thought about this decision from like every possible angle. I put in so much energy into it, and we did ultimately at the end of the year sit down and talk about it and decided that we would part ways. And I'm really, really thankful that we came to the decision that we got into this marriage together, we're going to get out of it together. So we started planning when I was going to move, because we were living in Washington and our families live in Tennessee. And so I really needed to get back to Tennessee. I did think about, staying in Washington, but ultimately I wanted to be back here with Coconut and my family. And we were going to move back here anyway this year. So come March 2020, really put a wrench in our plans. Because we had decided that I would move back to Tennessee. We would get a legal separation before I left, and then once he comes back to Tennessee, we'll get our full divorce, because military stuff, sometimes it's more complicated than it needs to be. But we decided that that would be the best course of action. So 2020 things, we had some struggle getting into the courthouse and had to wait for it to open up a bit more so we could actually go and have the ceremony, the hearing or whatever for filling out your legal separation. And we went together, and I feel like we kind of threw off the people working there and maybe everyone else in the divorce and separation court, because we sat really close together and we're wearing masks and everything. It's Corona time and they're like, who are these people? But we were there for each other, so that was really nice. It was a lot less scary. And yeah, we got our separation, and 1 week later I left Washington. And the puppy's sitting on the floor in the sun. She's the sun dog. I actually brought my best friend from Washington to Tennessee. So we did a really big road trip across the country in May 2020. So it wasn't the big trip we had planned, at the beginning of the year and everything. We were planning that we were going to take a whole month because we'd be between places. I had gotten a job in November, December 2019 to prepare and save up enough money so I could move. And so they would be between jobs, I would be between jobs. We could take a month. We saved up. It was all going to be good. We're gonna go from Washington to Tennessee and stop at a bunch of national parks and have a good time. Obviously that had to be condensed because there's nowhere for us to be bumming around for a whole month in May. So we shortened it to I think it was just over a week. Kiana did all the planning for that. And we were going to still like stay some overnights in campgrounds and national parks because we got a tent from this lovely lady in Washington. We got some camping supplies, which was really nice. And we were ready to go camping, but then went back and things started closing again. So we couldn't really stay at any parks. But it was still like a really, really nice trip. It was a great time to just really think and process things, and honestly it felt really good. And yeah, I got to spend some time outdoors, got to meet new people, and we did end up going camping. I think it was only the one night once we got to Tennessee and things were open enough for us to go. There was a campground around Memphis that we went to, so that was really nice. And we got here at the end of May and moved in with my parents. They lived in an apartment, so it was me, Kiana, my sister, and my mom and dad, and Coco, and so that was interesting. And we've since moved into this house, which is also my parents' house. Kiana moved out a couple months ago, and I'm still here. I live rent-free while I'm in college, so thanks, Mom and Dad. And my brother also moved back in, so the whole squad is back. We did have a period of time where my brother, me, and Kiana were sharing one room, so now it's just me and my brother in the basement. And yeah, just working towards the next thing. 2020 was really a year of healing for me, which is very interesting, seeing as it was also a really difficult year for everybody. But I think I'm not alone in having had a good experience, being able to think and process things and really heal and start on that growing journey again. Everyone's saying like 2020 was like the introspective year, and then 2021 is where we put it out into the world. And that's really what it feels like for me. I just started college. If you remember, I dropped out of college in 2016 when I moved across the country and got married. So yeah, I'm back home, and I have had a small slew of jobs since getting here, which has been interesting, coming back into the workforce since I haven't worked since I was 18. Yeah. A lot of stuff has changed. I have a perm now. I did upload a couple of videos about being on testosterone and coming off of testosterone, so I am non-binary and transitioning. So 2020 I was on T, and that was really nice. Trying to get back there. But Tennessee is really difficult for that. So I feel like this is the video that I really needed to make before I could make any more videos. I know, like, they've been peppered in, but I feel like I couldn't start really making videos until I addressed what happened, because obviously it's going to come up if I'm talking about my life and things that are going on. And yeah, I just really wanted to make a video that kind of does a little bit of justice to the whole situation. And for anyone wondering, because I've had a lot of questions as I started talking about getting a divorce, that the ferrets do live with their father right now, and we will probably be discussing visitation in custody when he comes back this summer. And I'm very excited to see the ferrets again. I dream about them all the time, and they are my phone lock screen all the time. Gotta have the ferrets. So yeah, they're doing really well. I got an update from him about their latest vet visit, and they are doing really well, especially because they're adult ferrets now. I can't believe we got them in 2017. So they're grown up, and yeah. So I'm feeling really good about the future. I have so many goals and things that I'm putting into motion and working on. And yeah, so now I really want to start making videos again. I was just like, I made a video for my government class as part of the end project, and just doing a simple edit with that and realizing like, I miss this so much. And then I was watching some YouTube with my sister last night and just seeing some of the vlogs that I have, and that I'm so thankful I have those things like on film and that I can just pop onto YouTube and watch them, and I can share them with people. And mostly I just love rewatching my videos. So if you look around my channel, you might notice that there isn't as many videos as there used to be. I did clean it up like a year or so ago. It's been a while. So it's a bit cleaned up. There's still a lot of fun stuff on there, and I am really excited to start actually making videos again. So I want to include like some video clips from the past year, because I've definitely still been filming, not as much as if I was making full videos, but I still have been making videos. I can't stay away from it. So please enjoy the last year or so in video clips. We're contacting people to sleep in their front yard in a tent.
Hey, I have a question.
We're going to check out 2 tents tomorrow that we might potentially purchase for our camping road trip. They're doing such a great job at organizing all of this right now.
Yeah. I do this for a living.
Oh yeah?
No. I've just done this a lot.
Hey, so your new phone case come in the mail?
Yeah, it's pristine.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's very, I can use it, you know. It's very nice. I like it a lot.
No problem. Nice.
Yeah, I like it. And it's reused out of one plastic bag.
Oh wow, that's some recycling.
Yeah, it is.
And a door. And a nice screen. And another pocket. Some good floor. And a whole Kiana.
Oh, me.
Welcome back to my vlog. This is my mental breakdown over how much stuff I have, even though I've been getting rid of things for the past year.
Okay, you ready? Okay.
This is Marvin. He had an accident in the kiln. I made him in 6th grade in honor of my seahorse that I had virtually on my Nintendo DS.
Ah, that's lovely.
Yes, and Marvin was the first of a long line of seahorses named Marvin.
Oh, okay. So Marvin the first. He was the first one, though.
First Marvin.
Okay.
Yeah, so I made this statue for him and his sons.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lovely. You did good. Blessed be.
Is that your new phone case?
Yeah.
Wow.
It protects it really nicely. It has this nice sheet in here. You can't even see that there's a phone in here because it's morphed. Ooh.
So this is the bulk of my stuff. It's very condensed. I like that. There's the rest of it. Not a whole lot. Needs a box. Miscellaneous things that didn't get over into the corner. And then I just need to get my bin from the kitchen and my miscellaneous kitchen items that didn't fit in the bin, and then my suitcases and my duffel bag. When you gotta go to the grocery store, but you forgot to make a mask for your Furby, so they have to wear a human-sized mask, and it comes into just a cute little outfit. I love them. It's the night of May 13th. We packed everything into a storage pod and my car. And Kiana's gonna pack their car tomorrow. Hi, I'm vlogging.
Hi! I'm taking a shower!
I'm exhausted. My feet hurt. And making a quesadilla for dinner because all the burger places are closed. Everyone's like closing at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. And then I couldn't get any burgers. But we did a lot of packing today. The art room is very empty. Just the stuff that we're actively using right now. Kiana vacuumed the floor. It looks really good. Good morning! Boop, boop. A rest stop in Montana. Kiana's out yonder. I don't know if you can see, probably not. Having a snack. This is my setup. Eating some carrots. I forgot my water bottle at the apartment, so this is my new water bottle. What was that?
That wasn't me.
Oh, sweet. We got walkie-talkies. Before we left Washington, when we were in Port Orchard, we stopped at Fred Meyer and got walkies. So that's how we communicate. Because, ow, broken nail scratched my nose. We're out of range of things because it's the middle of nowhere. Check out this sign. My CD collection. But look. Oh fuck, my license plate. Okay. Like, I'm a little bit scared. I don't know what that means. We stayed at Kiana's friend's house. We were gonna pitch a tent in his yard, but it was raining, so he invited us to sleep in the basement, which was very nice. Slept pretty well. Had some whack dreams. But my new sleeping bag is very, very cozy. I love it. And my sleeping pad that I just got, it's like right there.
Do you have a fork or a spoon? Excuse me.
Yes, let me get it from the bag. Tent tour. That's my bag and my water bottle. Bed. Full turret. Shoe area. Supplies. Front door. And the lantern. I've stopped to see these cows. They're lovely. Hello. Oh, and this whole thing. Yeah.
Hi!
But yeah, I just care about these babies. Look at them. Hello, cows. goes.
It's going to the store.
This guy just walked up to us with no care in the world and stole this entire package of crackers out of my bag. I'm gonna start making some orders. Nice.
And then fucking on the way back, like I was just eating the corn off the corn dog. Just the corn part.
The batter? The high fructose corn syrup?
Yeah, just that. And then we were passed by this house, and I just made sure the dog was loose, and just threw it at the lawn.
That's a bougie yard.
The bougie yard.
I can feel the back of my teeth. I haven't done that in more than a decade, so it's very smooth. I'm excited. And I go pick up my retainer next Wednesday after my orientation. So now I'm just gonna go, give my paperwork to the gynecologist and I'll be home. And I was gonna try and convince myself to have 2 pieces of toast. But my body is like, I don't want toast. And I was like, what do you want? And it was like, beans. So I guess I'm having bean dip for breakfast. Hello.
Looks good.
Thanks. I'll take some selfies. Okay, so, I got it. I got my license. And they had me to take my glasses off and then look at the blue light and smile if I wanted to. But I wasn't wearing my glasses, so it was kind of, I was like, where's the blue light? And then I blinked right when it flashed, so this is what I look like. The fuck? Well, alright. Got it, so that's done. Wow, hello. So I'm going to vlog today because I haven't done that in ages. And I thought I was gonna have something interesting to do today. But I scheduled a hair appointment in Texas. So I had to cancel that this morning because I live in Tennessee. So next week I'll be able to do my hair transformation. So I went to the doctor to get my shots and drug tests and stuff for my new job. I had to have 5 needles, and just as we finished up the last one, I did such a good job. I did so good, but I literally passed out. So that was fun. Gotta love being passed out. It was a time. But here I am. Got this armband. It doesn't feel good. And I went to Starbucks. I guess I'm gonna meet up with Heidi for the first time in like months. It's been a long time. So that's my check-in in video form. I was brushing my teeth just now and I saw a bug on the floor and I was like, what kind of bug is that? And I looked closer and was like, I think that's a little weird looking spider. So I just immediately grabbed the plastic container that was on the counter and I captured it swiftly with no issue. I'm like, I'll deal with that later. And I finished brushing my teeth and went to the bathroom. And then I realized it was a fly, and I just effortlessly caught a fly. The fly that's been buzzing around here for like 2 days. It's in a bowl in the bathroom now. Thank you for watching and sticking around. I know that there are people who watch this channel who have probably been concerned or sad that I haven't been uploading anything. I haven't forgotten you guys. And yeah, let me know what kind of videos you want to see now. I'm sure there's so many things that I could talk more in depth about the last 2 years. So if you have any questions or want to see any particular videos that you've been waiting for, I've probably said that I was going to make so many kinds of videos, but I haven't because I haven't made this video yet. But I feel released and we can talk now. So thank you again for watching and supporting me on my journey, and have a nice day.